driving. He lost his...
I lost my necklace.
His restraint.
So that went off this week. I start physical therapy this coming up week. So even though I have no neck restraint, I'm still a little stiff. I can't really... I'm still doing the shoulder movements.
But I let him drive my car.
Yeah, last night
for the first time. But look, it's 23 degrees. Did we think spring was here for a minute?
Yeah, I got my shorts on.
It's, yeah, springtime in Alaska.
So, after church, what are we doing today?
We're gonna go to Talkeetna.
A cute little town named Talkeetna.
Which is, how far? I don't know how far it is.
Probably an hour.
An hour.
Moose, left side right there. Hi, Mr. Moose.
Oh,
Mrs. Moose. Stay off the road.
Yeah.
All right, sorry for that little interruption. You know, we're getting massive amounts of snow this year, and I've heard reports that Talkeetna's got like walls of snow, and we just want to go check it out and see their walls of snow up there. We are also picking up your kid and grandkid today, and they're gonna
adventure with us.
They're gonna tag along with us on this trip, and we're not sure what we're gonna do there.
It's already warming up. It's up to 24, and it's only 8:30 and it's daylight. It's so awesome. Well, Talkeetna is a small little town that it's kind of a little bit backwoods, a little bit rough.
And it's off the main highway.
Yeah.
It's like 10 miles off the main highway. But in the summertime, it's a tourist trap. It's a giant tour town. And in the wintertime, it's fun to go visit.
When I was a kid, we went to Talkeetna a lot. We had some good friends that lived up there, and we would drive up to Talkeetna and then drop the car, and then my mom and us kids would get on the train, and my dad would unload the dogs, the dog team, and he would mush to the people's house, and we would take the train and we would get off, and they would meet us, and we would walk into their cabin, and then on the way back, on the way home, we would all get out on the tracks and use a lantern and get them to stop, get the train to stop and pick us up and take us back into town. So I remember that. That was a lot of fun. And then we went up there every year for the famous moose dropping festival. And that was, yeah, it was all about moose dropping, moose poop. It was the whole festival about moose poop. And
another thing about Talkeetna, it's actually the entrance to Mount McKinley, or is it McKinley or Denali anymore?
It's Denali now.
Switching them back and forth.
It used to be Mount McKinley.
So Mount Denali, or Denali, it's the entrance to, if you're hiking that mountain, that's the entrance. That's where you have, the ranger station there is where you have to go through, take a class and whatnot, and that's where you start from to climb Denali. So
places which probably won't even be open now because it's winter and it's just all essentials right now, the people that live there. But we like to just go to the shops. Even in the summertime, we'll just ride up there and just go just to support another community. Just, you know, check it out.
I don't know if we'll be able to see the mayor this time of year because it's cold out.
Did they get a new mayor?
Yeah, remember they have a new mayor.
Anyways, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can see the mayor running around town.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the new mayor, but we should see if they got some. Usually in the general store they got a picture of the mayor and some info, so we'll see.
So, anyways, we'll take you along with us, show you some of the scenery on the way up, and show you what we find in Talkeetna, Alaska. girl? I see ears. Oh, I see bunny ears.
See lots of ears.
Ears. The historic village of Talkeetna is nestled at the base of North America's tallest peak, Denali. Talkeetna has an outstanding panoramic view of the Alaska Range that can be enjoyed and photographed from several locations as you wander through town and discover all that this unique location has to offer. There is flight seeing, fishing, hiking, dog mushing, mountain climbing, ATV tours, snow machine tours, zip line, unique lodging, art galleries, and gift shops, places to dine, and they also have locally brewed beer, and of course, year-round frontier hospitality. Capture the feeling of a bustling small-town Alaska in a stroll down Talkeetna's Main Street. A 2-block journey through historic buildings, art shops, restaurants, coffee shops, ice cream stops, and a microbrewery. Make sure to stop at Fairview Inn, opened in 1923 to serve railroad passengers, and which also famously served President Harding just days before his death. Talkeetna Roadhouse is also steeped in history, which you can literally eat up. Their pancakes are made with a sourdough starter from 1902. Rub elbows with local and mountaineers alike at large round tables, browse newspaper clippings adorning the walls, and don't leave without a piece of homemade pie or a cinnamon roll. Once you've browsed the shops filled with local art and colorful characters, end at Talkeetna's Riverfront Park at the confluence of 3 wild rivers. On a clear day, the views of Denali are superb. Alaska Railroad and history meet locals and scenic views. Along a remote stretch of the Indian River Valley, residents depend on the hurricane turn train for access to the outside world. These off-gridders hang out a flag when they want to be picked up, and the train conductor obliges. You can get a glimpse into this unique Alaskan lifestyle with round-trip fare on the Hurricane Turn Train, which has 7 set stops between Talkeetna and Hurricane. Scenic views along the way include forested expanses, the nearly 300-foot-tall bridge over Hurricane Creek, the braided Indian River, and on a clear day, Denali, rising above the Alaskan Range. It's also narrated by your friendly railroad crew, who will even stop for a wildlife sighting that can include moose and bear. It operates mid-May through mid-September and only once during the winter. Talkeetna also prizes itself on local food and drink with behind-the-scenes tours and local flavors. Alaskans have always lived off the land, using the resources around them for inspiration and sustenance. Learn how Talkeetna business thrive by creating food and drink from the forest, fields, and clear waters near Talkeetna. Visit Kahiltna Birchworks, where beverages, candies, syrup, and sauces are made from the locally harvested birch sap. Or try a different sauce, beer, cider, mead, or spirits at Denali Brewing Company, the 2nd largest brewery in Alaska. Get a glimpse of local farm life with Alaska Farm Tours, where you'll learn exactly how veggies here can grow so huge and so sweet. The quirky town of Talkeetna is filled with whimsy and charm, an experience filled with outdoor adventure, delicious food, and welcoming hospitality. Sample Alaska's delicacies. Talkeetna may be a small town, but its foodie culture is as abundant as the state's natural beauty. With regionally inspired dishes, Talkeetna offers fresh Alaskan seafood and other delicacies served in charming cabins and scenic restaurants. Sample ice cream made with milk from local dairy farmers, or enjoy fine dining with a view of Denali. From the purple-walled Mountain High Pizza Pie to West Rib Pub and Grill, whose most famous former patron was the town's honorary feline mayor, Talkeetna's restaurants have as much character as its residents. Start your day off right with a delicious coffee and a wide array of freshly baked goods and artisan bread at Flying Squirrel Bakery. Finish off your culinary journey with a slice of pie from the famous Talkeetna Roadhouse. With only about 1,200 full-time residents, Talkeetna is exactly what many people envision a picturesque small-town Alaska community to be, packed with charm and seasoned with history. A hand-hewn sign reading, "Welcome to beautiful downtown Talkeetna," greets visitors on Main Street. Although the entire downtown is only 2 square blocks, between chatting with the locals and visiting adorable mom-and-pop shops, it's easy to lose track of time on Main Street. Many residents still live in log cabins, and the entire city only has 1 parking meter. Wander the gift shops and peruse art, jewelry, and other locally made treasures. Experience Talkeetna's rustic charm at Nagley's General Store, founded in 1912. Its slogan is, established before most of you were born. Shop has welcomed fur trappers and gold miners for more than a century and has been home to many cats as well. And now to the most unique trait that only Talkeetna, Alaska has. Their mayor, for the last 24 years, has had 4 legs and quite furry, except for that one time he lost some hair to a dog. In 1997, with fewer than 900 residents in Talkeetna, small town was an understatement, the mayoral election sparked apathy when no candidate deemed worthy enough to lead the town. At the same time, the manager at Nagley's General Store picked a kitten from a box of unwanted cats. She selected one without a tail, and fittingly dubbed him Stubbs. The people of Talkeetna enacted a write-in campaign, and Mayor Stubbs the cat became the town's new leader. He didn't raise the taxes, and there was no sales tax. He never interfered with business, and he was honest. Mayor Stubbs' only demand was attention when he wanted it. Mayor Stubbs died in 2016 at the age of 20. Stubbs passed on the torch to his successor, Denali. If you visit Talkeetna, you may just see Denali hanging out near Nagley's General Store, resuming local politics. As of February 28, 2022, Talkeetna, Alaska has had 135 inches of snow. That's just over 11 feet.
Grandma's a mountain climber.